seen the new computer I've built for you, Eliza?
No.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the bits of a computer. 5600X, 16 gig.
This is what's inside of the screen.
That's what's inside of the box. Look, come here, I'll show you. Shall I switch it on?
Yeah.
It's not on off switch, you have to use a screwdriver.
What?
Yeah, come on, do you know what all the parts are? Come here, I'll show you the parts.
Okay.
So,
Fan.
that's a fan, yeah. What else do you know?
This is also a fan.
Yeah.
I know this is a wire.
Yeah. Do you know what this board's called?
Circuit board.
Motherboard.
Wait, what? There's a thing called a motherboard as well.
Yeah. Do you know what's underneath the fan?
This, some lines, and then the
CPU. Do you know what this big long thing is?
it turns it on and off.
No, that's the GPU. The graphics card. Do you know what these sticks are here?
Battery.
Battery? What are you on about battery? Memory. So I turn it on then.
Yeah.
Now stay there. Okay. So there's no on-off switch. So I have to use this screwdriver.
I thought I saw one.
So I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Hopefully your computer's not gonna explode. Right then, let's turn it on. First, let me switch on the power supply unit. Now look, screwdriver. And you wanna see what I'm doing? Come and stand there. Watch what I'm gonna do with the screwdriver to turn it on. I built this for you, 5600X. No case though. Look, watch. Are you scared?
Okay, do it.
Right. What happened?
Is it on?
Okay. Let's try it again. Stand there. Didn't work that time. I hope it's working. Whoa! Look, the screen's gonna come on.
Wow.
Is it on?
Easy move.
You thought it was broken?
No.
No, look at the RGB.
Whoa. Colourful lights.
Yeah, it's the RGB.
And it's kind of weird how you turn it on.
Yeah, with the screwdriver, that's how you have to learn to turn it on. Now, what I'm going to do, yeah, so I'm just testing to make sure it works, yeah, before I put it into that case. So I'm going to take the old bits out of there, the old motherboard, and I'm going to put this new one in. So I'm just making sure it works. So Eliza's going to get a brand new computer, 5600X,
Honestly.
16 gigabytes RAM.
Why is it on that screen?
Yeah, look, I plugged it in there and it's just testing it. What's the temperature? 24 degrees. CPU, yeah, that means the cooler's on properly.
It's the day, so tomorrow.
So I built it during the night for you. In fact, I built it this morning.
Monday.
Hmm?
It's tomorrow Monday.
I don't know about. How can it be Monday? It's Thursday today.
Oh yeah, Thursday.
So are you happy with your new computer? all I've got to do now is put it into that case. So Eliza's getting a 5600X. I just built it on this, out of the case, just on this box, just to make sure it all works before I strip out the old components and put it in.
Motherboard.
Yeah, because you know the worst thing is you put everything into the new case, set it up, then switch it on and it doesn't work. So now at least I know that the parts I bought, the CPU, motherboard, memory and cooler work. And the GPU works. Look, the memory's there. 2 sticks of 8 gig each. CPU's there. Ryzen 5600X. Cooler's working, no? Fan spinning. So do you like your new system? Have you got any questions? Do you remember all the parts are now?
Yeah.
Go on then, what are they?
So this is a fan, this is memory, this is a motherboard, what's this called again?
GPU.
GPU, and this is a GPU.
What does the cooler go on top of?
The cooler.
The fan.
GPU.
CPU. And what's this one?
Fan. The electrician.
PSU. Power supply.
Power supply.
You're getting there. Then you can become an expert at building. You might be able to build and sell them. I used to do that a long time ago.
But why did you stop?
There's not much money in it.
Because remember
There used to be a lot of money in it. In the 1990s, nobody knew anything about computers, and they would come to me, oh, can you get me a computer? I go, alright then. So I used to get them a computer and basically hold their hands so that they felt like safe.
What?
So they felt safe because they were spending £1,000 and they didn't know anything about computer. They would get the first computers from me. I always like make a good profit.
You remember that old.
Nobody knew about computers at the beginning. They would get the first computers.
But the first computer was white.
Yeah, and they would buy them from me.
And so other people.
Yeah, but through word of mouth. If they need a computer, they come to me. I used to build them. Like this one. Like I built this one, I used to build them same. It's virtually the same, just the case was smaller and less. Yeah, but they had memory, they had CPU, they had cooler. Heat. Well, they didn't have heat coolers then. They had heat sinks only. They didn't have a fan on top. They just had a heat sink. And they had memory sticks. And the GPUs. Yeah, they had GPUs, yeah, but not as robust as this. So the systems are pretty similar to before. Obviously, they didn't have USB because there was no USB then. They had less ports. Yeah, it's basically the same thing what I'm doing now. The PSUs were smaller. And I used to build them and sell them.
Daddy, what was the last
Probably
computer?
50% markup.
Daddy, what was the last computer you built it?
I just built this one. What do you mean the last one? I just built it.
No, in your job.
Oh, I built 17 hours. And that was I'm not building anymore. Forget it. It's Saturday, 21st of July, 2001, 4 AM. And I'm here, workshop 8 at Spatsy, building, or trying to build 7 or 8 computers for Stitch to Center Cuba. As you can see, it's a long task. I've so far built just 3. All Pentium class multimedia machines from a rubble left over the years. That's a Pentium. That's a Pentium. That's a Pentium class. Go and buy from a shop. Yeah, in my job you said. Now this one, yeah, I built it for you. Right, let's put it into the case. Let's turn it off before we make a mistake and drop something onto it. Turn it off. Turn that off as well. You know, while it's powered on, you can drop a screw or something. That's it, you kill a component, probably the CPU or the motherboard. So you have to be careful when it's switched on.
And if you even drop a brick, you'll break the whole thing.
Yeah, brick, yeah, who's carrying a brick around?
Even
like a screw could go, loose screw.
Even a little thing,
yeah, anyway, the components I bought work, everything works. So now I'm going to take out the old board. This is a 6-year-old computer, but the case is good. That case is about £150. Corsair gunmetal. I'm just going to take out the old motherboard and what's on it. 6-year-old. And plop this one in and screw it in and it'll work. You'll have a new computer. Yeah. That's how you upgrade computers. See? It cost me half as much. If I bought a system, 5600S system, it would cost me about £1,000, £1,100. But if I use existing components like the case, hard drives and GPU, it cost me less than half. Obviously I've got a new power supply because a 6-year-old power supply is too old. So this cost me what, 450, 500. Cost me £500 for all this, but a new system would have cost me about 1100.
I got a question.
What?
Why do you have 3 computers in your room?
I haven't got 3 computers.
What do you mean?
Got 3 screens.
3
All 3 screens are plugged into the back of what, like this has got 1, 2, 3, 4 ports. You could plug 4 screens into this. GPU obviously you have a problem running for maybe 3. Yeah, I've got 4 screens, but I only use 3 at a time because you put your GPU under strain.
Because you know the newest one, when it's on, it turns the other ones off.
Yeah, I just keep 3 on. Like this can power 3 screens as well. This GPU, you'll be able to have 3 screens like me. Anyway, it works, so you can go into the old case and you got a new computer. Never again. This is the last time I build more than 1 computer in a day. Well, back to work. Just 1 more to go. No, 3. I just made it. Plastic.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and all lang syne? For all lang syne. dear, for all lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. Take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne.
Yeah, hey, hold it. Yeah, the reflection.